guys, welcome back to CJ's Keto Kitchen. My name is Sarah. If you are looking for home-style recipes made ketogenic, then you've come to the right channel. And tonight I'm going to be making something cozy and warm. It is increasingly cold here where we live, and it might be where you are too, and I felt like making soup. So tonight I'm going to be making keto Italian sausage soup. So come along with me and let's get started. This is what you're going to need to make this soup. So I'm using a Dutch oven, and I already have cooked 1 pound of hot Italian sausage. I have a quarter of a chopped up onion. I have 1 zucchini squash that I've chopped. I have 1 clove of fresh garlic. I have about a tablespoon of fresh basil. Italian seasoning, pizza and pasta magic. I am using the hot and sweet version. Pizza seasoning, about 1/2 cup of Parmesan cheese. It is the grated canned kind. A can of diced tomatoes, and I am using the fire roasted variety. I have a 1/2 cup of heavy cream. We're going to need 4 cups of chicken broth or stock. 2 cups of fresh spinach. You could use frozen if you preferred that. That's it. Let's get started. Starting with our Italian sausage, I have left the drippings in there deliberately. I am going to saute my onion in those drippings. So that's the first step that we are going to do. So I'm going to turn the heat up, and we are going to saute that onion into our Italian sausage dripping. Now, I happened to use the hot Italian sausage, which is not truly hot. It basically has paprika in it and a few other spices to make it a little bit warmer. It has some crushed red pepper, but you can go ahead and just use regular Italian sausage if you don't like things that are spicy. So the next thing that I'm going to put in is the grated Parmesan cheese. The reason I'm going to do that is it's going to coat our meat and mix a little bit with the drippings and help thicken the broth when we put it in next. That's why you want the powdery grated Parmesan, not the fresh at this step. It's also going to add that really nice cheesy richness that Parmesan has. Okay, we're just going to kind of let that cook onto our meat a little bit, and then I'm going to add the full container of our chicken broth, which is 4 cups. So you're going to need 4 cups. You could use beef broth if you wanted to. I'm now going to pour in the entire thing of chicken broth. We're going to go ahead and bring this to a low simmer. Definitely scrape the bottom of your stock pot as you're doing this so you get all of the yummy bits off the bottom. So while we're waiting for this to come to a simmer, I'm going to go ahead and add our seasonings. This is the fresh garlic, the basil, a hearty sprinkling of Italian seasoning, the pizza and pasta magic, and a little bit of pizza seasoning. I am a self-proclaimed aggressive seasoner, but you can of course use whatever seasonings you like and in the concentration that you like. Just going to give that a good stir. Okay, now it is coming up to a simmer. I'm going to turn it down. I'm going to give it a good stir. So now I'm going to go ahead and add in our tomatoes and our zucchini. I am then going to cover it, and I'm going to let it simmer for about 15 to 20 minutes or until the zucchini is tender. You can go ahead and add in the juice to your tomatoes. That's only going to add to the richness of our broth. The last ingredient before we cover it up and let it simmer is our 2 cups of spinach. We are going to save adding the cream until after our vegetables have softened. So that'll take about 15 to 20 minutes. This spinach is going to break down. And as I said before, if you wanted to add frozen spinach that you've already thawed and drained, you could do that. All right, so we have all of our ingredients in except for the cream. We're going to add the cream at the end after all of these things have softened. All right, I'm going to put the lid on and we're going to let this simmer for 15 to 20 minutes on a medium-low heat. Okay, so this has been simmering for about 15 to 20 minutes. And you can see that everything is starting to soften up and our broth is nice and rich. So at this point, I have turned it down to low and I'm going to put the cream in. Okay. I'm just going to give that a stir and incorporate everything. And then I'm going to put the lid back on and it needs probably about another 5 to 10 minutes and then it'll be ready to serve. Okay. Okay, it looks like it's ready to be served. Everything has softened up and I'm going to put it in a bowl. I'm going to top it with a little bit of freshly grated Parmesan. So there it is, the Keto Italian sausage soup. Okay, there it is, the Keto Italian sausage soup.
Hi.
Hi.
All right, let's see how this tastes. It looks good. Smells good too. I can't seem to get any meat because of all these vegetables.
Getting your fiber and your iron.
So I can taste the spicy sausage. It's a nice touch. Did you add more spice to it?
No.
Okay. So that's was spicier than I thought it would be, but I'm not complaining. I like spicy food. So this is good, baby. I think people will like it. Super easy to make. It's appreciated on a cold fall day because the temperatures here just started to drop.
Yeah, we had to put our covers, the faucet covers on.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it is the middle of October, so
yes.
we've had nice weather
up until
now.
Yeah.
So, and it's still been sunny.
Just
cold.
Yeah.
So anyway, good job. Thank you. I appreciate all your time. Bye-bye.
Bye.